Hello, my name is Ralf Friedrichs. I'm an addiction recovery coach and the host of the Take Your Life Back Today show. As an addiction recovery coach, I want to share something with you, and let me be crystal clear to leave an everlasting impact upon you. Just imagine being buried alive. You're in a coffin, but you know you're not dead. You don't know how to get out of that coffin. You try lifting the lid, but the enormous weight upon the lid prevents you from opening the lid. You then try to bang on the lid, hoping that maybe somebody might notice and start digging their way down towards you. This is what it's like to find yourself at the lowest point of alcohol and drug addiction. You know you need help, you know you can't do it on your own, but you don't know where to turn. In reality, there are people standing by your grave. You just don't know that. You just think you're going to die. Usually, though, people don't think about death when they're habitually abusing drugs and alcohol. In order to feed an addiction, you have to be great at repressing the fear of death. I often ask you, my audience, did it ever cross your mind while you were abusing drugs and alcohol that you might just overdose and take something away that God had given you, called life? If that's not bad enough, you'll take that life away from the people that need you, love you, want you, more than any person in the world. People like your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, your husband, your wife, your children, even your grandchildren. With this, let me leave for one last thought. Don't be like the person that I'm speaking about that went to their grave without seeking help. Instead, pick up the phone and call me at 844-405-HELP, and I promise I'll help you take your life back before your life is gone. I'm going to try to do 2 videos for the end of the year. I'm just getting over a really bad cold and possibly stomach virus, but here I go. I want to talk about 7 tips to help you slow down and enjoy your life, as it is right now. Gandhi said this, quote unquote, "There is more to life than increasing its speed." I've always been a person who wants to be one step ahead. I think my parents would say that I like to push everything to my boundaries. I wanted to experience things, and I wanted to experience them quickly. My brother went to sleep away at camp one time. I had to go the next year despite being a year and a half younger than him. At the age of 13, I learned how to ice skate and play ice hockey with some older kids. I was able to play soccer with these older kids too. When I was 15, I pushed to take a trip with some of my friends, and despite my parents' better judgment, I went and did it anyway, although they didn't want that. At the age of 17, I went to college. I continued to push my limits. This seemed okay at the time because everyone, I thought, at my age group was doing that. By the age of 19 or 20, I joined the United States Marine Corps and went to so many different countries, all before even the legal age of 21, which is the drinking age. I was all over the world, helping, fighting, serving for our country. No matter where we went, we didn't stay long enough, but it made sense to go. I rushed through each an amazing place, taking in as much as I could. I landed in different airports and different airfields. I wanted more and more, and I was seeking more and more. 2 years ago, or actually 3 years ago, everything shifted for me. I was forced to slow down because I forced myself not to drink alcohol anymore. I forced myself to take my life back. I pursued a life-changing experience. I became what you could call a coach, a life coach, an addiction recovery coach. I spend my days, my nights thinking about you, my audience, how I can help you, because when I help you, you help me. I don't think many would call being a coach or an addiction recovery coach a stress reliever, but I feel it makes me slow down and appreciate each and every day I approach. I also meet different people, and it's an experience I'll never want to forget. I will tell you that each and every day, the people that I meet give me unconditional attention and really hear me out and what I have to say, and I hope that even 10% of the people I speak to get the help that I so desperately found myself getting. Here I am, at the age of 55, and I'm still going strong. I live in the moment when it comes to my show. As I come up with a thought of the next topic, it just makes me go, and I appreciate that when I do that. So this is something I've been working on for over the past 3.5 years, and I found new steps each and every day helpful when I have particular feeling. So here are some of the things I notice. Listen to me. I notice the small things. I live in a small but urban city here on Long Island. The other night I found that there was a parked car at a local store, and to my surprise, I saw this little puppy or a young dog in the back seat of that car. It was cold outside. These are the small things that I notice that I did not notice prior to 3.5 years ago. I consider myself to be so open-minded, and I said to myself, maybe that person just went into the store briefly and quickly, but it was just too cold. So I went in the store and I looked for that person. I count my blessings and keep everything in perspective. Chances are your life is pretty great, I'm sure. Yes, we all have struggles, but my first world problems are not life-threatening. Are yours? Do I have an unsafe living situation? Absolutely not. Do I struggle to find clean drinking water? Absolutely not. Do I have life-threatening illness? No, no, and no. I have everything I need to survive with the grace of God, and I bet you do too. I do not compare. Things aren't always what they seem. That friend who just got married may not be totally happy in his or her career. That couple that just bought a house might be feeling strapped financially. There are ups and downs to every situation. Trust that you are where you are because God put you there, and you're supposed to be there, and everything happens for a reason. I find joy each and every day. There's a lot of joy in each day. You just need to look for it. That toothless grin for a 9-year-old, that's joy when you see that, because it brings back memories of how you were. Your cat pouncing on the nearest moving target, joy again. Leaves beginning to go into their golden coloring, amazing. Pasta with homemade pesto, awesome. There are simple, amazing things that happen each and every day. Just open your eyes around you. Number 5, control the controllables. This is something that sometimes my wife says, and I really like it. Change what you can and don't stress about the rest. You cannot change traffic, but you can change how you react to traffic. So you have an extra 10 minutes in your car to sit in traffic. Wow, but you'll get there safe. You cannot change others, but you can change how you react towards them. Your friend is late for dinner, plans. Go grab a soda and relax. Chances are it wasn't done on purpose. And what's wrong with a little extra time? Live in the moment is number 6. I am a planner. I like to know when and where and pretty much everything that happens in my life. It is limiting, to say the least. For some reason, I seem to think that making plans will decrease my anxiety. But you know what makes me really anxious each and every day? When plans change. The thing is, plans change all the time. Life happens and you cannot control it. Go with the flow. Plan only what you need and learn to take the day as it comes. And last but not least, my friends, is trust God. You don't have to believe in a higher power if you don't want to, but I choose to too. You just have to notice the good around you and who created that good. There is proof right in front of you that things do turn and how they're supposed to do. Find the inspiration through the power of prayer and the power of the Bible, and hope that happiness surrounds you each and every day. And the only way to do that is with the power of prayer. So make each and every day count. And I hope that you call me at 844-405-HELP, because I promise you I will help you take your life back. Please call me 844-405-HELP.